So this is a thread that I came across on fucking Reddit.
He's asking crazy questions today, guys. You have to admit that. You have to admit that.
Well, you know what's cool? This actually sort of ties into like the homeless people staying in your house. Like I didn't even think about it before, but it kind of does.
Look, dude, he's asking some good questions right now.
I don't have a personal input for this, but I found a couple of like examples that were in the thread on Reddit. It was in regards to crazy sleepover stories, and you've already talked about one before, where like you basically like fucked like the mom. You did talk about that before. So I don't know if you have any crazy sleepover stories, but I wanted to share a couple that I read online and just like, you know, get a reaction, maybe talk about it. So here's a couple of crazy sleepover stories that I found. One of them is here. This is the first one. It says, when I was in elementary school, I got invited with my sister to a birthday party of one of her friends. Everything was going fine for the most of the night, and then the catastrophe happened. And the next part is, her mom came down to the basement and was clearly very upset, but didn't explain why. She then had each of us line up on the stairs from the basement to the ground level of the house and brought us in one by one. I wasn't the first in line, but no one was telling us what happened once in their turn.
That's some ritual shit.
Finally, I was up, and the mom took me into the bathroom and showed me a trash can with poop in it, and she basically on the verge of tears pointing to the trash can asked me, is this your poop? Is this your poop? It wasn't. We never found out whose it was, or at least I wasn't told.
Dog.
And we've joked about it. It will finally come forward to their deathbed.
I'm gonna be honest, I would be fucking livid.
Somebody straight
I
up
would be
shit
fucking
in the trash can.
livid. Dog, there's toilet paper. There's a toilet right there.
Oh man,
dog, I would do the same shit. I would do the same shit, dude. You wouldn't? You wouldn't do that?
No. Well, I will say this. So like growing up, we had a couple of friends
that was shitting in the trash can.
Well, not exactly. So in Mexican culture, they don't flush their toilet paper.
That's fine.
They throw it in the trash can.
That's fine.
So, but like us as white people, we didn't know this.
We're talking turds though.
Well, right. But let me finish though. So like we had a couple of of our friends come over, and they would use the bathroom, and then they would wipe their dirty ass and throw it away in the trash can.
And that's okay.
Opposed to flushing it. And then my mom had a situation where she was like, why does it smell like shit in here when there's like, what's going on?
Because they do that.
Similarly, right? So that was just us like learning about that. But like taking a straight up shit like,
in the trash. Bro, that is... You did that on purpose.
Not only that, like the context is really funny because they had them line up and bring them in one at a time, and everyone refused to discuss what happened after the fact.
That's the problem.
That's funny, dude.
So I think the problem is there's no
Think
one
about
by
it, dude.
one.
You're like 10, 11, like you and a bunch of your friends are sleeping over.
I would tell you right now.
But they're girls, so maybe that makes it like grosser. I don't know.
Fuck, dude. Look. I'm literally gonna have every single kid in a lineup, like you're about to go to jail.
Yeah. Like
you're all gonna be lined up.
You got your cards.
All you have to do is start blaming somebody, and then eventually they will like tell on who the fuck did it because that group already knows who the fuck did it. Dude, but they're all trying to kind of like. God,
that reminds me of this other story. Okay, there's this other story I read. I don't mean to cut you off.
I'm talking about, right?
This reminds me of this other story.
You know what I'm talking about.
So there was this girlfriend. There was this girlfriend, right? Who was with her boyfriend. She was staying the night at his place, and she had to take a shit. Yeah. But like the toilet was like not working or something. Like something happened, or like he was in the restroom. Like there was a reason why she couldn't get to the toilet. So he had a litter box. So she shit in the litter box, right? And the boyfriend comes and he's like, "Did you shit in my litter box?" And she was like, "No, like why would I do that?" You know what I mean? And it come to find out that his cat had passed away the week before.
So bitch, you definitely shit in my litter box, dumbass.
100% shit in the litter box.
My cat is definitely not alive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm dead.
Yeah. Okay, let me give you the next one. I'm gonna go take a piss again. There was a kid who had a pee jar in his closet. It was a gallon pickle jar, and if he had to pee in the middle of the night, he had to use the jar. Once his mom put him or us to bed, for the night. We weren't allowed to leave the room until she came to get us the next morning.
That's stupid.
And how did they make sure of that?
That's stupid.
The doorknob was turned around backwards so that they could lock us into the room until the next morning when the mom allowed them to leave the bedroom.
Why, though? Why? Why? Bro, that sounds like some fucking witchcraft bullshit.
Dude,
are you kidding? Bro,
if I was
look.
at a slumber party, I'd be mad as fuck.
Dude, I'm gonna be... Dude, you? Oh my... Dude, I'm coming over to have a party. The pizza was good. We drank all kind of juice. We all live. And when we go to lay down, I have to be locked in the fucking room? So if I have to take a piss, it has to be in the pickle jar that's in the closet. Like, I can't get up and pee in the restroom. Let alone half of my sleepovers that I had, my friends fell asleep before me and I didn't even have fucking cover. Like, I'm fucking cold. So, on top of that, me being fucking cold, I also have to fucking piss in a jar in the closet? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like,
Damien, you brought up an angle I hadn't even considered.
Dude, bro, think about how many fucking friends' house you fucking been to, dude, when you're cold as fuck.
I never considered the fact that they'd have to share the pee jar.
Dude.
I only consider the fact, like, this kid just has to use the pee
jar.
Like,
if it's fucking that, five fucking people.
Right, then you all just got to use the piss jar.
This is going to overfill at some point in time, so what the fuck do we do? Start pissing on the floor? I mean, a pickle jar, bro, is what? Yay big?
Out the window? It was a gallon jar, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what? A sleepover, what? At least 3 people? Maybe 2. I mean, depending on your sleepover. My sleepovers, bro, was like 5 or 6 fucking people.
It could be, yeah. Mine are usually like 3 or 4.
We all have to piss one time? That's almost filled. If we have to piss after that again throughout the night because we're going to stay up all fucking night drinking and eating shit, playing games,
I would probably just dump it, but I
dump it where if you can't get out the room?
Out the window.
What if you...
Right, that's tough though.
What if? Right. What if?
Right.
What if, bro?
All right, next one. Last one.
Oh my gosh, bro.
The last one I saw, there was a story about a person who had about 8 or 9 friends over. It was a little girl. She had like 8 or 9 of her friends over for like, it was like a birthday party, I think. And then in the middle of the night, while they were all asleep, the dad covered the entire house, girls included, in lighter fluid and lit the house on fire. And the girls weren't set on fire, fortunately, but the house was lit on fire. Mm-hmm. And them and the mom had to get out of the house. Mm-hmm. And this house was, like, in the middle of nowhere. Mm-hmm. So the only way to get to, like, the nearest place where they could contact, like, the other children's parents or anything was to walk on the highway. No, on the highway.
To get reception.
Right. They were in the middle of nowhere. No nearby houses, no nothing. Right. So all the girls and the mom, they all had to walk on the highway to the nearest, I would assume, probably gas station or something, so that they could get to a payphone and contact whoever they got to contact to be able to send the girls home. And this was all just like I said, it was like a birthday party. Like, they all just went there, they were chilling, they had a great time. You know, they all go to bed for the night.
And then that's it. Fuck all y'all.
Right.
It happens.
That's fucking insane.
It is insane. But
I would never if I had a kid, I'd be so nervous about sending my kid.
You never do a birthday party ever,
right? I'd be like, no, y'all just come here,
right?
Like, y'all come here. I'm not insane.
We're gonna Chuck E. Cheese.
I'd be like, I'm not insane. Y'all can come here, fuck my house up. That's fine.
Well, think about it, right?
No piss jars, no lighter fluid. Like, it's cool.
Any kid that's been involved in that, do you think they would go to a home house party ever? Fuck no. Like, the fact that you were sitting there thinking of that you maybe would.
I didn't quite understand the question.
Okay. So the kids after that particular party.
Oh, okay. So like,
do you think they would ever go to a house party ever again?
Probably not.
Dude, even their best friends, like, let's go to a bar. I
had a friend that went to one of those once and she almost fucking died. So
nope.
I'm gonna have to pass. Right.
Dude, I don't even like house parties. I'm like, first of all, let's go out somewhere. Let's celebrate parties outside of the house, like, period. Now, if you do some goofy shit, you don't have to do it to me and a bunch of strangers.
I mean, I respect it. You got fucking.
Always been that way.
Dave and Buster's. You got.
Dude, there's so much fucking shit.
You got the movie theater.
Dude,
you got
bars.
Fucking.
You have comedy clubs.
What's that place you went to? You got fucking main event. You got main event. Like
there's too much shit to be having a house party at home.
I respect it.
Fuck that.
I respect it.